Hey folks, this is Keough with an absolute marathon session for you. I have a lot of footage from my deadlifting session today. I really increased the number of bar lifts on this session. I did a lot of work. I didn't list the weights at the start because there's just a lot of sets here to get through. I think I have 8 sets recorded. This is 405 for a warm up triple, and then I'm going to do some heavier work sets today, just to get it out of the way. It'll all be written down, but 460, 2 sets of 4, 490, 2 sets of 3, 520 for a set of 5, which I just kind of decided to do on a whim, and then 405 for 2 sets of 10, which was just brutal, on top of all the other work that I did. But I'm really trying to work hard on my deadlift. I'm really trying to stress doing a lot of reps. As you can see in this video, I'm still using the 2.5-inch blocks because it takes a little bit of the stress off of my lower back and lets me really concentrate on my lockout, which is the weakest portion of my lift. And I'm also pulling with a slightly modified style today. I'm not changing anything biomechanically with my lift, but I am sort of forcing a change in my strength curve by pulling slower off the ground. And that's allowing me to maintain slightly better positioning at the bottom portion of the lift. And it's also just it's keeping my lower back fresher, I would say, for the work that I have to do later on in this session. So I don't quite accelerate through the lifts like I normally do, but I'm trying to produce a strength curve, I'd say almost. And this is not to say that I'm the same caliber deadlift. I'm just deadlifter. I'm just saying that the strength curve is similar. I'm trying to imitate almost like Ed Cohn's strength curve on his deadlift. If you watch him deadlift, you can see him slowly apply pressure, taking the slack out of the bar, and then once that bar starts to move off the ground, it just flies up. And I'm trying to do something similar with these pulls, and it's in order to save my back and to keep me from getting too fatigued. So I got in a lot of volume today. I got in a lot of good work today. I was really happy with the sheer amount of work that I got in, because I think, if my math is correct, I think I did 19 reps between 460 and 520. 520 is 90%, or right around 90%, and did it for a set of 5. And in addition to that, I did another 20 reps with 405, split over 2 sets, and that just absolutely killed my my glutes and my hamstrings. I was pretty wiped after that. But I honestly feel that that's going to be what's necessary to graduate me from being a 570, 575 puller to being a 600-pound puller. And the numbers are starting to look better. 520 for a set of 5. Could I pull 600 from a 2.5-inch block? Probably not yet, but the numbers suggest that I could at least, I'd say, hit something around 585, 590, which is a very good number, And if I could get that to translate into a bigger pull off the floor, I'm going to be very happy with that. And so, actually, as I was doing this video, I got a message on Facebook from a deadlifter at 165 pounds. He's a full meat powerlifter who's done, I know, over a 1,500-pound total, and his name is Paul Nguyen, and I might be mispronouncing his last name, and if I am, I apologize. But he had seen my video, and he was basically complimentary, and he said, nice work on the block pulls, and it looks like your deadlift is, it looks like what you're doing is working out for you, and that's good, and that was great for me to hear, because if you don't know his lifting, I'd recommend you look him up. At 165, he's pulled 685, I want to say. I mean, just an absolutely insane number, a really huge number. He's certainly a better deadlifter than I am, and those are the sorts of guys that I look to in order to inspire me to get stronger. I'm constantly looking at what other people are doing, and rather than get discouraged by it, I'm using it to try and motivate me to improve. Because when I look out at what other people are doing, some of the amazing things that are going on in the sport of powerlifting right now. I'm motivated to improve my own lifts because I just feel like the ceiling for myself as a lifter is perhaps a little higher than even I think it is. And so I'm trying something new with my deadlift in the hope that it will produce a bigger deadlift, and I really feel like it's going to. And I'm putting in the work. This was probably I'd say the hardest overall deadlift session I've done in quite a long time, maybe the last couple of years. This is the highest number of reps I think I've pulled in at least the last 2 years. And I think that might be what I have to do at this point in order to become a better deadlifter. And I'm willing to do that work. And, at this point, I'm interested in doing meets. I notice with new lifters oftentimes won't do a powerlifting meet until they feel like they can win. And at this point, I want to do the meets in which I feel like I can't win. I want to do the meets in which there are lifters around me that are so good that they're going to inspire me to get stronger. And so my recommendation to anybody who's either watching this video or watching powerlifting videos in general is look at what top lifters are doing, and rather than let that discourage you, let that motivate you, because the ceiling that you have as a lifter is probably a lot higher than even you think it is. And you would be amazed at what you can accomplish by just being consistent with training over a long period of time. If you stress technical development, if you're consistent with your training, if you control everything in your life that pertains to training, you can get really far in this sport. Anyway, that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Keep checking in. More videos for you very soon.